Have you ever had a dream about wanting to have something and then you keep your eyes focused on it? You know that it's so close that all you need to do is to connect the dot and be patient. Hi everyone, Shooter Rex here. Right now, I'm at the Fireline Shooting and Training Center here in Appleton, Wisconsin. And I've been waiting so long to get a chance to see this gun in person. And I bet you can guess what it is. This is a Walther PPQ Q5 match steel frame, or Q5 match SF. And for this video, I'm gonna be doing just a tabletop first impression about the gun. As you know, there are so many videos out there already that has done unboxing and tabletop review of this gun, but I wanted to see for myself and be able to just compare how it feels on my hand and the trigger, and also how it looks like and how it weighs compared to the polymer pistol that I have, which is the Q5 match, in which I named it Quest because I've been competing with it in my quest to become a better competitive shooter. So anyway, let's get ready. Okay, so here we go. I'm super excited to open this case and see the content or what's included when you purchase this gun. Let's go immediately straight to the Q5 match SF. First, let's do a safety check. Chamber is empty. As you can see, the magazine has an orange follower, and this one is the regular steel frame. It's not the pro version, so it does come with a 15 round magazine. So on this gun, it has a different take-up lever to remove the slide, but it has a very significant beaver tail, as you can see, compared to the Q5 match, and I will bring out my Q5 as well. It is the same design where you have the rear sights attached to the plate cover, but once you remove the plate to attach whatever optics you want to put in, whatever red dot, your rear sight will be removed as well. But it feels really good. My first concern about having this gun is that it might be too big for my grip, but because the way the beaver tail is designed, I could really put my hand in there, and then I could just wrap my left hand around it. So my first concern about having the grip to be bigger is not a big concern anymore. Now let's see the other contents of this gun. Of course, it comes with the Walther blue gun lock. And this one comes with 3 15 round magazine with an orange follower. There's the 2, and the third one is right here along with the Walther plastic speed loader. And then it also has the adjustment tools, like some extra screws for attaching the optics. And let's take a look at this. Okay. Let me just grab this one. So it comes with 2 L hex wrench, and then it comes with the 2 screws to attach whatever optic you want, and then this one is to use for adjusting the windage and elevation of the rear sight. So what you do is you either use the smaller one for adjusting to the right or left, and you can use the bigger one to adjust the elevation, whether you want it high or low. So we're going to put this back first. So those are the tools that would come with this Walther Q5 match steel frame. Again, these two screws are important so that you can attach whatever red dot optic you want. So let's seal that right now. Okay, speaking of optics, let's see what else would come with this gun. So we have 3 different plates, optic plates. So the Q5 match steel frame does come with 3 different optic plates, similar to the polymer version. This one has a 04 labeled to it. This one is labeled 02. And this one is marked as 01. So now here is the manual for the Q5 match SF pistol. As you can see, it has really nice prints on it with good illustrations. And this will be a good manual. I've always admired how Walther has put together their printed materials for their guns. And this now is the test target. This was done at 25 meters. 25 meters, and it's even signed by the person that did it. Shows the caliber and the shots. It looks like there was about 5 or 6 shots. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm just going to show you that. 5 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like the 3 are here. So 25 meters for that. So now it is time to actually examine the gun. Again, this is the Walther Q5 Match SF steel frame. The gun is pretty solid. Let's do a safety check one more time. Once again, chamber is empty. Removing the magazine right now. That was pretty good. I'm gonna slide it back. Here we go. Here we go. So now, here's a side-by-side look at both the steel frame, the one that's on my right, and the original Q5 match, which is the polymer frame. As you can already tell, I have some worn Q5 match already because I've had it for more than a year and I've been competing with it. But the steel frame right here, let's start first just comparing the 2 grips. You see that there are some curvings on the hand grip here, but for this one you can also see that on this steel grip itself. Look at that blue trigger. That is a beauty. You can also see that the steel frame, the rail, the Picatinny rail goes all the way to the front of the slide compared to the polymer frame where it's just at this point. If you'll also notice that I've already changed my trigger to the Apex flat face trigger, but if I were to own my Q5 steel frame, I will definitely just keep this trigger. I had no problems with the trigger, but I just wanted to try the Apex as well. With this one, we are looking at the Q5 Match SF steel frame, and let's remove the magazine for this. But to do a side-by-side comparison between the two, I'm going to bring up my Q5 polymer frame, and you'll see that compared to the polymer frame, the beaver tail for the SF is very pronounced right there. As compared to the polymer one, it's just flat with not an extension on the beaver tail. And the other thing to notice too is that the rails compared to the rails of the polymer frame. Now let's take a look at the trigger. There's that wall, a little bit more of a take up, and then the brake. Reset, right there. And then there's that brake one more time. Okay, let's try a different angle for the trigger. So here's a close-up. You'll feel that wall, and then another take up and the brake. Now let's look at the reset. I'm going to move my fingers as slowly as I can. You'll hear the audible click right there. One more time for the reset. Right there. I hope you can see that. One last time. Reset. Right there. So again, if you want to see the Apex flat face trigger, that's the wall, there's the brake. Reset, right there, wall, brake. One more time, reset, wall, and brake. So again, if I were to get my Q5 Match steel frame, I will definitely keep the blue stock trigger because this trigger already feels good. And this gun is pretty solid for competition. Steel frame on top, polymer on the bottom. There you have it. That is the tabletop first impressions, my video on this Walther PPQ Q5 Match. I want to give a shout out to Brandon Powers and Sean Babison at the Fireline Shooting and Training Center. Thank you guys for allowing me to look at this gun up close and just get a feel for it and have my initial impressions about the gun. I'm so looking forward to getting my Pro series of this gun, and right now it's just a matter of waiting and being patient with getting my own Q5 Match SF. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Once again, this is Shooter Rex.